how the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max Method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max Method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Last night, we had a special training, and we talked about the newest ways to enroll perfect prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour a day. Now, Linda, I see you've got a question, so we'll get to that, in a moment. Here's the thing. It's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook from just the content of their profile, their daily visible activity, and their answers to some simple pre-qualifying questions when you talk to them. So you only talk to pre-qualified prospects about your business, you're going to talk to more people, close more sales, and dramatically reduce rejection. I'm going to hop over here. And jump into Facebook. Can you all see my my screen? Super. So tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm hosting a special program, and you want to go to www. Oops. maxsteingart.com/free training. And we're going to talk about artificial intelligence. Okay, artificial intelligence. Because there's a tremendous amount of action, frankly, hype about AI. And let me come back over here on Facebook. So if I scroll down and look, if you have a goal to get 10 new customers every week, find leads, search the social networks. Tired of chasing leads? Find leads. And I'm telling you that social networks have terms of service. Okay? And when you use things like this on LinkedIn, Facebook, or any social network, and they're all over the place. A funnel. Create a funnel. to be successful in network marketing, you need a profile, automated system for network marketers. I heard from 2 people over the weekend that bought into one of these systems. There's a couple over here registered. AI system to enroll 15 to 25 people a month. I heard from 2 people over the weekend that bought into one of these things, lost their account. Literally lost their account. So tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be going over the good and the bad of artificial intelligence, because there's some aspects of it that I absolutely love. So let me unmute Linda.
Good morning.
Good morning, Linda. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes,
How are you?
You know, I'll tell you something. I went sailing yesterday, and that's all it takes for me. You know, I was out for 5 hours and I came back like I was on a 3-week vacation. So I'm juiced up, I'm ready to go, and really looking forward to helping all of you, because it seems like every day the things that LinkedIn is doing to make it easier for you, for everybody else, to come on LinkedIn and build your business one person at a time, 2 people at a time. There's nothing easier. And the thing that you have to remember when people start talking about funnels, sometimes even getting those systems started is so damn complicated. They give you a 7-day free trial, and before the free trial is up, you still haven't figured it out. So how can I help you?
Well, I have the first thing is one person. You've helped me walk me through these.
Mhm.
I want to do a PS. The quality of the people I'm picking now and connecting with has improved greatly. And
Perfect.
I'm excited about that.
Mhm.
These were 2 people I've worked with for a while. There are 2 of them. One of them, I sent the script because about what do you about the first introduction to network marketing. What do you know about it? He answered back and said nothing. So then I sent the second script, and I've heard nothing, and I'm not real sure how to answer since I've heard, because he's been talking back and forth with me now for some time. He was one of the first people I came up with.
He always does that. Well, there's a process to this, and hearing you describe it, let's go over and take a look at the message. What's the man's name?
It is Rick Ball.
Okay, so he asked the question 0. Okay, now okay, So the piece, she gave him an excellent explanation of how network marketing works.
Right from your script book.
Yep. Okay, now, it was a nice weekend, right? Today's Monday.
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, so first what we're going to do, I'm going to send a GIF. Then we're going to say, hope you had a nice weekend. Now, even though he says he knows nothing about it, he's heard about it. Maybe he's gone on the internet and seen some bad things. So we're going to say here, today, one, And then you put in parentheses. Laughing out loud. And 3. And that's another part of this. So I hope you had a nice, I hope you had a nice weekend. And I'm going to take this. And of course, you want to end with a question. Let's take this. Copy that. Send it to him. Then we'll come back over here. Now it's in the scripts book, but it's another response. So the important is you don't want to give it all at the same time. But after you just can't assume that they don't really know about network marketing, and certainly what they've heard about it is you have to sell and market to your friends or market to people you know, and that turns off a lot of people. So that basically takes care of that. And the other important thing is don't forget that next Sunday is Father's Day, and there are a couple of interesting holidays coming up this week. I think Wednesday is National Chocolate Cake Day. There's all kinds of things that you can post, or post things of a motivational nature. You said you had another one?
Well, it's very similar to this one. They've kind of come along at the same time. This is embarrassing to admit, but I had a learning curve on this one. After I sent the one you saw that Rick got on his, I accidentally sent like the second script to another person. I went back in, put a little post that, a little message up saying, I know your name isn't such and such, LOL, and then I stopped. But I haven't heard from him either. Can that be saved? I mean, I have corrected the problem, I think, that did that. Not
Well,
doing, but
what you do in a case like that is you reach back to the person and you blame it on LinkedIn. In other words, come on, I can't believe it, but you got a message that was meant for someone else,
Okay.
They got the message that was meant for you. It's the second time it's happened this week. I reported it to LinkedIn, and the message I was going to send to you, and then send them that one.
Well, do I do that? I've already said, what I said was, well, if you want to look at what I said and see if that applies, Lawrence Boland.
I'm out of time, but
Okay,
I'll be happy to come back at 4 o'clock and look at it.
that'd be
Again,
great.
I want to remind all of you that tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to be sharing with all of you some detailed information on what you need to know about using these automated systems. I mean, it would be a shame for you after spending all this time, and the people that are falling for this are people that have thousands and thousands of connections on LinkedIn specifically, and then they go to log on and their account's gone. They try to contact LinkedIn and they broke their rules. So I will be back tonight, this afternoon at 4 o'clock for another Ask Max session. Tonight at 9 o'clock. Don't miss Social Selling Monday. Save yourself a lot of grief and a lot of time. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.